that's bringing me down. I went to him. He said my life's a bore. So quit my wonder 'cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Again for the first time to Rachaad White. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion is not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First carry here for the rookie out of Colorado. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
A good play action here. It's McCarthy. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That's the first down, and he's still going. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish up an excellent opening series.
Joshua Party on for the extra point.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Hardy on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
Get set, get set. Run around. Ball.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though made at the 46. 3rd down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't likely care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
41.
Play action now with Purdy. It's his running back. And this one's only going to pick up the couple before he heads out of bounds.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Get set, get set.
Someone read the gift to McCaffrey. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
27-yard line.
Now their opening opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Here's a handoff to Akers. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Watch out!
From the gun is Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Watch out!
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. 2-2 Atwell, now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Nick Bosa on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. On play action now, McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. He finds Brown right side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They gain 14 on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, Brown has it knocked out. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set!
Throwing now, following the turnover. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. A And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Off the play fake, Purdy. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Get set.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game you've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball. But he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Outside. 18. What yellow? Stop.
To throw again, it's Purdy. And he's caught. He's got Brown. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Atwell now to return. Making some progress here. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
It's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So the penalty backs him up. Here's a 1st and 20. Now it's McCarthy. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now they send their back in motion right. Another throw here for McCarthy. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Tie ball game now as they send this away. Hardy on the return. The one stop. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Rolling out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. And it's the 49ers lined up with a 2nd and 8. McCaffrey running between the tackles. He must be on the line, a yard at most. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Yellow.
On 3rd down, Purdy. He makes the catch. He's going to be touchdown as he gets him out to pick up the 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the 41. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Get set.
Purdy on 1st down. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. They toss to McCaffrey, running left. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, block inside the 15. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Get set, get set.
McCaffrey. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. From the gun is Purdy. And he makes the play in full extension. That's a touchdown. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Putting a receiver in motion. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Hardy on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Hardy on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Second and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Get set.
We're Looking out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it after his second interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Rams are going to have a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First and 10, it's a gift to White. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go, second down.
Let's go now. 1918.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got a man left. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
And the 49ers in a nickel set. Third down coming. Motioning the tight end left. McCarthy throwing on third down. Pulled in by his back, White. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. They've got themselves a first and goal. White. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Forced that to his right.
Well, positive yardage is positive yardage, and he got what he could before getting out. But it still leaves him short of the first after what looked like a broken play.
Only need to fall forward one more yard. Here's third and goal. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with fourth and goal. The close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
He's got it. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Backed up in the end zone. Purdy. Dump off to his fullback. picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. Third down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Get set. Up.
First down, Purdy to throw. Completed to his running back. This winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Play action now with Purdy. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he stops, so that's going to take us to the end of the third. So we're through 3 here. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They stick with McCaffrey. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. Just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Get set. Get set.
Going to the ground again on first. Big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
You know, you call that toss play, it's almost like a challenge to cornerbacks, Kate. You're challenging their will and their want to. Can they get down there in time to make contact behind the line? In this case, well, challenge accepted and mission accomplished.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Chased out to his right. Purdy has it knocked out. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
On the move, headed right. On the run right. They did it! He made the interception! Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Rams have some new life in the fourth.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
He finds Brown right side. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
White out 1st and goal. They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
There's another for him. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Offense up to the line fast. Third and goal for McCarthy. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. Has it in close. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down to the end zone.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Back to McCaffrey on second down. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. He'll throw it. Pass brought in by Jennings. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Outright McCaffrey makes the grab. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers leading by 7. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play action now. Purdy. He rolls to his right. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Get set, get set. Stop.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Man in motion here. From the 38. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They got 24 yards on the play, and it brings up an LA 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. This one's to Andrews out right. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. And brings up 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Another throw here for McCarthy. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. We've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. And the 49ers are going to get this kick. They're going to hang on for the win. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. They're set up at the 35 now.
Outside, stop.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. He will have the 1st down there for the 49ers. That should do it, Brock. They can take down this win.
Seeing a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 21, 18, watch out, stop.
They're going to pass it here. Headed out right. Pass it down close. And he will not get to the end zone on our final play. As the stop is made in time, and we're out of time in this game. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And they're stacking momentum